Part C, over Planck's constant by Gavin Edwards. The original laboratory was an irregular laboratory, unlike the dark rooms that this kind of experiment would inhibit today. So not as much equipment, or because now we have vacuum chambers, lasers, all sorts of crazy things that they did not have. Lab equipment. The setup consisted of a thermal radiator, which ran on electricity, a spindle wire, and a completely black tube, and a battery. Original procedure: a spindle of wire is placed inside the black tube with electricity passing through the wire, heating the assembly to a constant temperature. From the mouth of the tube, electromagnetic radiation emitted in the form of lighting all the colors of the rainbow, meaning different wavelengths and even ultraviolet. Original difficulties. Hurdles that he faced. The formula of the time said that infinite amount of energy was not possible. Infinite amount of energy was needed to emit that much light, which should have been impossible. He even put an H for his formula in his formula, thinking he would come back and fix it. It was actually the correct constant, and the H would be the official symbol. Safety issues. Main safety issues I could think of would be electricity popping and causing the wire to light on fire, causing a fire in the laboratory, and standing in front of the light could possibly blind you. Equipment issues. There's no record of equipment issues from him. Information processing issues. He used an H in the formula because at the time he thought he had it wrong. He actually did not. Original motivation. He wanted to push the boundaries of science in a specific instant concerning light in his experiment. Gustav Kirchhoff previously worked on an experiment that could produce heat from light, and Planck took a lot of inspiration from him. He even had a thermal radiator like he had. So it wasn't accidental, but intentional. He was expected to benefit. The study of physics, scientists around himself. He helped further the progress and laws of physics of Albert Einstein and his work, and Planck gave birth to quantum mechanics. Original benefits. The immediate benefits was the introduction of quantization, which dismissed the ultraviolet catastrophe that said energy was continuous, which actually comes in packets of quantum. It influenced Einstein, Bohr, Schrödinger, and many others in their development of quantum theories. Helped explain the atomic structure and electronic behavior in atoms, and to further help understand the chemical bonds in the periodic table. Helped develop quantum technologies such as lasers, semiconductors, quantum mechanics, and computing. Modern processes. The modern lab environment. Laboratories are often held in colleges or government research labs, where they're possibly vibration insulated and sometimes vacuum sealed to prevent interference with the experiment. They're equipped with lasers, photoceptors, and computer data systems, among others. Modern equipment, LED, known wavelengths, so you know what you're looking at. Photodiodes, voltmeters, oscilloscopes, diffraction gratings, computer software, and maybe even vacuum chambers if they really want to limit the interference of the outside world. Modern procedures, monochromatic light source, electrons are ejected, stopping voltage and frequency is plotted. The slope of the linear graph gives the value to plug in the constant using the formula. Water differences, advancements. The constant is measured with extremely high precision using quantum devices like the Kibble balance. Also helped redefine the kilogram in 2019 for more accuracy. So it's more of less of a standard, but more mathematically accurate. Did I do that? I'm not going back. The lab now has super strict safety precautions, including more advanced PPE, proper electrical safety such as grounding, insulation, and some experiments are run by machines to prevent human error. Information gathering. Light wavelengths are collected by digital spectrometers and high-resolution sensors. Multimeters are used to collect voltage data. Temperature and pressure sensors are used to detect a stable environment for the best outcome. Information processing, that is stored in Excel software, Python, and LabVIEW, and graphs are used for showing stopping voltage versus frequency, along with many others. Just depends on how specific they'd like to be. Modern benefits. Modern benefits is the main benefactor. Planck's constant is the main benefactor to quantum mechanics and has laid the groundwork for our continuous improvement. It helps refine every system that ever uses the constant. Other fields used in designing microchips and semiconductors, optics which rely on quantum principles, and in medicine is used with building MRI, PT scans, as well as astronomy. That's another field. Technology that spawned lasers, solar panels, LEDs, quantum computers, and atomic clocks, all things that we use today. Future expectations. I just wish that with more practice and study, that the measurements will come to being more precise and can bring more efficiency from solar panels, because solar energy is pretty awesome. I wish everyone had it. I wish I had it. Potential benefits that could come are more in-depth MRI and PET scans, because that would bring so much good to humanity and save more lives.